I guess it just loves me.
I guess. Alright, go.
Alright, just a heads up.
So this is air pollution by, did you say your name?
2 minutes or more per section. I've got timers on both TVs so they can keep track.
Alright.
So when you're up here, you know how long your section's lasted, okay?
Alright.
Quick heads up. Whenever you guys are ready, wait till you first.
Let everybody
Once
say
your
their own
instruction's
name.
done, we'll start the timer.
Say your name first.
Okay, so our topic was the air pollution in Beijing, China, and my name is Jackie Romo.
My name's Dustyn.
My name's David Augustine.
Time out for 1 second.
What's up?
Who are you all presenting to so we know who we're thinking?
Oh, the WA or EPA.
Yeah, okay.
I did not know that.
Okay, so the main factors of the problem was that their lifespan was shortened by 5.5 years, and people in Beijing were their life expectancy was up to 80 to 81 years, and now that the air pollution has shortened their lifespan, now it's up to 75 to 6 years. What the air pollution has caused outdoor activities to be shut down. Patients rush to the emergency rooms because the air pollution has affected their lungs, their body, basically their health. And if the pollution keeps going on, then there will be more than just outdoor activities being closed, health issues. So it'll affect just more than one thing in general. Oh, and also because the air is so bad, you have people that walk around the city wearing masks, and little kids, little infants also wearing them because it's so bad.
It's like those little white things that got like the strap that construction workers use. It like just covers your mouth and nose, and it just keeps like the bad air out, or the polluted air out.
Here in the picture you can kind of see how polluted the air
Yeah, you really
is.
don't want to visit
It
that.
really looks like fog, but it's really not fog. It's how polluted the air has become over time. That one down there is what the face masks look like and how they wear it. And that's the main factors.
Yeah. So, how to address the factor? We thought we think that they should address it by using like solar power and then using wind turbines to help reduce the factory pollution. Even though that'd be long term, we still think that in the long run of like a few years it'd help it. And so we also think that they should use like hybrids, like so it'll reduce the pollution of some of the
Fossil fuels.
yeah, like air or the car pollution, like the pollution that air or cars put off. And even though that one would be slow growing or slow helping too, we still think that it'd kind of help. And as you can see, there's the solar power panels, and there's the pollution again. It looks really bad. And then there's the hybrid. It can like plug up, and then so it doesn't use any gas. It'll just like run without using gas and just use like batteries and like electricity.
Even though like manufacturing the hybrids in factories and stuff like that, that will kind of affect the air, but we can, find different ways to manufacture with factories than having to pollute the air.
So in the future, like it's going to take a few years to help this. I mean, how are you just like going to get all of that out? So it'll look a little bit better probably in about a while, like a few years. And that's how to address the factor. Here's your current solution.
Okay, so I'm step 3, current solution. So I said we should go with solar power, since you can use solar power to run almost everything. You can use it to run cars, factories, and it'll decrease the pollution slowly, but it'll be decreased. Then you can also use wind turbines to activate the factories instead of using like gas, electricity, coals to burn and make everything happen. And so it'll be more efficient and safe for the environment. And as you can see, here's the cars that they should use with its solar power on top.
Yeah, you don't really need a hybrid. You can get a solar-powered car, so you don't even have to stop and like charge it up. You can just charge it up by the sun.
Then there's the wind turbines that they should use to activate the factories to keep them running and not have to worry about people's lifespan increasing. And yeah. current solutions.
I would have for our suggestions. Like we believe that together in Beijing they an attempt to reduce air pollution. Like they're using like turbines, solar power, and less
Hybrids.
gas and reducing factories.
Hybrids and like solar power, solar powered cars.
This will prevent so much air pollution and less health issues.
And so maybe in the future, some of the outdoor activities will reopen, and then people will have to stop, or people can stop wearing the masks. It's not going to look completely clear again, but it'll look at least a little bit less gross.
And it'll be one, and if it did, people would want to go there a whole lot more than they do now, because it'd be more extraordinary from going from pollution to being clean city.
Yeah, and not really many people want to go there anyways because it looks like really gross because of all the, everybody might think that it's fog if like you showed them a picture of it, and then once you say that it's pollution, everybody's going to think that it's just really gross and they don't want to go there.
They don't want to wear the masks 24/7. They want to get out and explore the city.
I remember the substitute that you had, Mr. Wampler, a couple of days ago for when you got sick. He told us that he had made a trip to Beijing, and that when he went, it was awful. Like, it wasn't a place you'd want to be, especially today. He said that he went in around, like, 1989 or something like that, and he said that then it was pretty bad, so he, guessed that now it's a lot worse than it was a couple of years ago. So he said that, going to Beijing isn't the best idea right now, especially if you're living there. I mean, and, you can't kind of go anywhere, but we can come up with a solution. It's possible. We have the solar power. We have the wind turbines, the solar panels. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, it'll take time, but it's better fixing it over time than just leaving it the way it is and letting it become a bigger problem than it already is today.
And people that live there, they probably want to get out because, still they've been living there their whole life, but they'd be scared of probably their life being shortened by about 5.5 years. Like, who wants to live knowing that? Like, isn't that, kind of mind-boggling?
And also, they don't want their child to go through the same thing they went through. They don't want their child to die at, age 70. They want them to live longer.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Question, James?
Allison?
Some of the machinery some of the machinery they use over there, it would take them a little while, a few years to get some of those machines converted to solar power.
What? What's your question?
It might take a few years to get some of those facts industrial.
Yeah,
We know that. What's your
that's
question?
what we said.
What's your
We said
question?
It has to take time to be fixed.
We
It
said
takes
it's,
time to convert those machines
Yeah,
to that.
we get
yeah,
that,
we
but
said
what's
we
your
were,
question?
we said we'd rather have it take time than not fix the problem at all.
The question was,
Allison?
My question was, will they have enough room for all of this since it's such a small
Well, we
city?
think if they make the factories, then they can take down the other one, and then they can build whatever they want
Or
else.
they can go one by one, destroy one, as they destroy that
And then
one,
build
build
it
another
back.
one, and then when they're working on that one, go ahead, destroy another one, and
And they can
build
go
that
to
one.
solar panel on top of the factories also.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
run it off there in the sun.
It'll be pretty expensive, but they can do it. Yeah, what's up, James?
They'll need to clear out the air there, so it's some turbines that clear out the air with that.
What?
Because there's so much smog barely in the air, and barely any sun's going to get in to the solar panels.
That's what
Oh, yeah, that is true.
we said.
Yeah.
We got to work with the wind turbines first. So because the wind turbines, because it's going to be more windy, because they're on hills.
That is true.
How was that?
How is the sun going to get through with all the fog and pollution?
Wind turbines, then
That's
solar
why we got the
panels.
wind
Whenever it gets
turbines.
cleared up.
To kind of
Clear the air, yeah. So then, when the air is cleared, you
Then the
have
sun
the
will
solar
get there.
power hitting on, yeah.
So we put. So I have something to add. So when you make the factories, you'll probably put the wind turbines kind of near it, so it'll clear the pollution, so the sun will get through to the solar panels. Because otherwise, then there's not going to be any sun getting to the solar panels to charge it up, and then
And all you need one of them just to run the whole factory.
and a big one.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Did you see the
stuff.
size of them?
Yeah, I know. All right, yeah, that's it.
That's all of it.
All right. Yes.
Here, stop the recording.
Did it stop?
Alright.
Peace.
No, when is it stopping?
Like,
Hey, Miss Bell, can you press that button?